Hello, Scrappy Peeps. Suzanna here today for What's New, and I'm sharing with you this layout featuring solar paste. So what I was showing you there was I'm scrap lifting myself. This was a layout that was in, I believe, published in Scrapbook and Cards Today, way back when I bothered submitting for publication. So I'm scrap lifting myself. As you can see, I have 5 photos. They are wallet size, and I am cutting patterned paper as well as you can see that black cardstock to just create 2 rows there of these wallet size pieces. So What's New is a series that my friend Sarah Scraps and I do. We show you on the second Tuesday of each month what's new in our scrap room. So typically what we've received from a cherry on top or whoever else we've been shopping with. And then 2 weeks later, we create with some of that product. And I often put to a vote, what do you want to see me create with? And I got a lot of using Paige's collection. I also got a lot of solar paste. So I am going to use my solar paste, and I have Beluga. So solar paste is a shimmery texture medium. It's kind of like a texture paste, not quite as thick, and it has a lot of shimmer to it. And honestly, it is best used on a dark cardstock. So these pictures, the 4 pictures of the individual snowflakes, these are Christmas ornaments. Every year I go to a Christmas bazaar, and this couple from, I believe they're from Pennsylvania, are there, and they sell the year's worth of collection of snowflakes. So, and I believe that they usually release about 6. This year I only ever buy 4, sometimes 3, sometimes 4. And every year I document them. So I'm swirling the paste onto the black cardstock, and it literally goes on like butter. It's super cool. And I love the shimmer to it. So you can see that I am putting, so Beluga has a blue tint to it, and you can see that blue tint, and you can actually see it right here under these lights. I'm putting a little bit to blend in the black and the pink because I want the pink down the bottom to create contrast and balance to the top of the page here. I am sealing this with press and seal, so it doesn't get air through that will dry the paste out. I have learned this through a thermal web product that I have used. Actually, I also think through Tim Holtz. That's what he does with his. So this is actually Simon Hurley. And this is his product. Solar paste comes in multiple colors. I just happen to only buy the Beluga to just play with. I don't use a lot of dark cardstock, and it really does require dark cardstock. If I were to have put this on the white, it would just look like a tone-on-tone white unless you were really to hold it in the light, which we don't really do with our scrapbook pages. So in order to get your best bang for your buck, you really do need to put it on a darker cardstock like I have done here. So my intent is I'm going to use some of the white snowflakes from the goodie bag and put those on there. So they're cut from glitter paper. I could have cut them myself because I have plenty of snowflake dies, but I happen to get this from the collection. So all of this is goodies that I got from a cherry on top from my monthly design team shopping. So I am very impatient. You know that. You know that about me now. And I have not waited for this to dry fully, so I'm using liquid adhesive and holding the corners down. But the benefit to that is that when I put these snowflakes down, you have to use adhesive. They're literally stuck to the solar paste. So I put the solar paste down in a swirl, kind of like if you were to be in a snowstorm or a whiteout. That's kind of the swirl of the snow, and so I liked that effect that I had through it. You can apply it through a stencil. I just chose to just literally kind of, for lack of a better word, blob it on there and just freeform. apply it to the cardstock there. So just like the scrap lift of myself, I have put the footer, and then I want something down the bottom to balance that. So I cut one of the tags from the 6x8 paper pad. I have not yet gotten any pattern papers from the Peppermint Kisses collection because they weren't available when I was shopping. I believe they are in the store now, so I will link you to the collection down below as well as to the solar paste from A Cherry on Top. It is an affiliate link, so if you use the link, it's at no cost to you, but I do get a slight, very slight benefit. So trying to balance out the top and the bottom. I'm trying to balance the dark contrast versus the light contrast, as well as that bright shot of pink. You can see that diagonal motion there, and then balancing out the shimmer in each of the rows. So top row, middle row, and then really that bottom row has shimmer, pink, and white. So now I have the sticker book, and I'm going to look for some embellishments just to add a little extra pizzazz to it. I don't want a lot because there are a lot of photos already, and I don't want to detract from that. So the papers I cut out of the 6x8 paper pad as well. I'm popping up these mittens on foam because you can see that I have the blue as well as that tealy aqua color in the snowflake. That's sort of the pattern paper that ties everything together. I will tell you off camera, I decided it needed just a little bit more of the darker blue and a little bit more shimmer. It just needed a little something, and that little something ended up being sequins. So I have the largest sequins collection known to womankind, and so I just pulled from my stash. I didn't use any particular collection. Like, some of it is from Hobby Lobby, I think. Some of it is from Michael's. Some of it is from Spiegel Mom Scraps. And so I think these are just, these are literally just blues. And then I think I might have used, yeah, no, pink maybe, as well, and that might actually have come from Tuesday morning, I'm not sure. So some more shimmery stickers. They're really tone on tone, they're really subtle, but I like that subtle look, especially with the subtleness of that solar paste. So be sure to head over to Sarah's channel. I will link you to that in the description box down below and see what she's created with her goodies and her haul. Enjoy the close-ups. Thanks for stopping in today. Come back again soon. Take care.